Young Jake Haener got his second crack at some in-game action against the Chargers in week 2 of the preseason, and overall it was pretty impressive. He definitely performed better than he did in week 1 of the preseason against the Chiefs, although I wasn't as down on his performance against the Chiefs as some were, but he definitely did improve from week 1 to week 2, obviously preseason. So I want to go over some of the plays he did, some of the stuff he did right, some of the stuff he did wrong. And I got to start on the very first drive where this man threw 3 touchdown passes on one drive, but somehow none of them counted. Let's go. All right, first snap of the game for Haener. They let him sling the rock. He wants to go up top to Bryan Edwards, but he is being blanketed with some man-to-man coverage up there. I think he also checks on the running back, but the running back's shaking and baking like this is a 7-on-7 game. So what does Haener do? He rolls out and he finds a wide open receiver deep down the field. I cannot stress to you guys how many times I watched Jake Haener make this exact same play in college. I'm one of the degenerates who's, watching West Coast football at 11, 12 at night. And like I said, I've seen this guy make this play so many times in college. So an impressive start. Let's move on to the next one. All right, a few plays later, what do we have here? We have a play action draw fake, 4 verts. Haener hits the seam ball beautifully. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. Let me pause it right there. What do you think happens right here? You know what happens. You watched the game. But do you think an NFL player should come down with that touchdown? I think so. But we all know Kroll drops the ball right there. He had a few impressive catches this game, so I won't rag on him too bad. But again, Haener just zips it over the middle, hits the seam perfectly. But, this is the NFL. Balls get dropped. It's okay. Things happen, right? Let's move on. We'll throw another touchdown, right? All right, here we are at the goal line. We just threw a touchdown that was dropped, but that's okay. We can get another one here, right? Yep, wide open touchdown. But wait. We get a flag thrown. Bryan Edwards, again, OPI. They called for a pick. But you know what, Bryan? That's okay. I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself, man. I'm going to throw you a fade for a touchdown right here, right? Drop it in the breadbasket. You got it, right? That's a touchdown, right? No, sadly, it is not a touchdown. Bryan Edwards cannot come down with that one. And I'm not saying this game is the reason Bryan Edwards got cut, but I'm saying this game definitely did not help him out any, if you know what I mean. So I really like this play right here from Haener, and as you watch it, you're going to say, what, you like a 4-yard pass over the middle? Yes, and let me tell you exactly why I like this 4-yard pass over the middle. All right, so pre-snap, we got what looks to be cover 3 from the Chargers. And what is the weakness to cover 3? The flats. Quick throws to the flats, to be specific. So Saints are what? 3-by-1 right here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. This 1 tight end is going to run just a vertical route. And what that's going to do is it's going to push this player right here, which is the flat defender, and the hook defender. It's going to push them vertical, which opens up the flat even more. And you're going to see the running back run the flat route right here. But there's only one problem. The running back is not looking for the ball. He takes too long to turn around and look for the ball. Now, that is Darrell Williams. He was just picked up 2 days before this game. So you got to cut him some slack. Haener knows where he's going with his ball before it's even snapped, right? He's staring at it. The running back's still not turning around. So that's okay. We go to our next read and hit our guy over the middle for a nice little game. But what I like most about this play is you can see Haener go over to Darrell Williams at the very end and tell him, hey, dude, turn around. You can kind of see him there at the top of the screen. So, little veteran move from Haener. Go, gripe at your running back or your receiver for not doing what you want them to do. So, yeah, I like seeing that from Haener, recognizing the defense pre-snap and where the weakness is and looking to go for that weakness. And I won't spend too much time on this play right here, but I do want to highlight the anticipation on this throw from Haener, right? So we're throwing this from the middle hash to outside the numbers. And I'm going to try to pause it right now. Haener's throwing this ball right now, and Bryan Edwards isn't even out of his break. He's just now beginning to start his break. And, again, Bryan Edwards, does Bryan Edwards things and doesn't come down with the ball. All right, so, again, on the Bryan Edwards topic, up top, I will give him some credit on this play. He does cook his man right here. Okay, and this play right here, I feel like is Haener's only real, big miss of the game. And this entire play just feels like he just rushed everything, right? I feel like maybe he feels the pressure up top, or he feels what he thinks is going to be pressure. But the left tackle ends up doing a nice job of, holding off that defensive end up there. But again, see his footwork, he kind of just lunges into his steps. and the whole thing just feels kind of rushed, right? But again, if instead of just zipping this ball in there and trying to just laser it, just loft it up and let the receiver run under it. It's probably a touchdown. Just lay it up there. And Haener knows this. I guarantee he was beating himself up in the film room for this, and his coaches probably beat him up for it too. Um, but yeah, I think he just felt a little rushed by the guy up top. By the way the rep kind of played out up there. Left tackle. You know how backup offensive linemen are, especially in the preseason. If they get that opportunity again next week, or whenever he gets an opportunity, I guarantee he hits that one for a touchdown. And this play, this throw right here is an absolute missile. So pre-snap, the Chargers show one high, but as the snap, they rotate to two high. It's just cover two, right? This guy is going to drop out and be the middle player, and then this safety back here, this safety back here. So the Saints have the perfect play call. They're going to stress this cloud corner, right? This guy can only cover, one guy at a time. He can't cover both of these vertical routes. You'll see they'll both run vertical routes. So go ahead and press play, right? He can only cover one at a time. And this tight end is here to occupy this hook player, so he can't cover him either. So what do you end up with? A wide open receiver. And from the far hash, Jake Haener rifles this thing outside the numbers. And, it's literally any later or any sooner, and this is an incompletion or an interception, right? So, I mean, anybody that has any concerns over Jake Haener's arm strength, show him this play right here. Far hash, outside the numbers, absolute rifle. Piss missile, if you will. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, that's cool too. I just appreciate you watching. Till next time, peace.